Chapter 11 Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. O Pashupati, Bhavanipati, you have as many forms as the number of people in this universe. Your formless form occupies all of the universe, and it is also the manifestation of Maya in its original form. O dear God, it is impossible to apprehend your form, and so you have been kind enough to manifest yourself in forms with different attributes. Devotees name you as they like, and the names do not make any difference for you. Shaiva call you Shiva, Vedantis call you Brahma, Ramanujas call you Sitapati, and you are Vishnu or the Vaishnavas. Various methods of worship have given you these names, but you are the same everywhere. You are Vishweshwar at Somnath, Kedar in the Himalaya, Mahankal on the bank of Shipra, Naganath, Vaijanath, Gurueshwar at Verul, and Trimbak on the bank of Godavari. You are Bhim Shankar, Mallikarjun, and Rameshwar. You are Shankar in the form of Gokar, and Mahadev at Singhanapur. I bow before all of them. O benevolent God, please rid me of the troublesome element of nature. O Girijapati, it is you who made Kuber wealthy in a moment. Then why this hesitation for me? Next year, Sri Samarth came to Balakrishna at Barapur for Daslavami. In that place, there were his two most devoted devotees, Suklal and Balakrishna. Sri Maharaj was accompanied by Bhaskar Patil, Parabhav, Pitambar, Ganu, Jagdev, and Nindokar. The celebration for Dasnami was most satisfying, but fate had something else in store for Bhaskar. A rabid dog bit him, and people were afraid that he would soon go rabid. All the possible treatment was given to him, and it was also suggested that he be taken to some doctor. But Bhaskar said that he did not need any doctor, as Shri Gajanan Maharaj was his real doctor to whom he wanted to be taken to soon. Accordingly, Bhaskar was brought before Shri Maharaj, and Barabhav narrated him everything about the dog bite. Shri Maharaj heard and smilingly said, "Nobody can escape the effects of murder, enmity, and death." This Bhaskar removed the wickedness of Suklal's cow at Shrigao, and the wickedness has now come in the form of a dog to bite him. Bhaskar is so selfish that he had requested me to remove the wickedness from the cow so that he could get her milk for himself. You enjoyed drinking her milk and now feel sorry for the dog bite? Do you want me to save you? Be frank. This dog bite is only an excuse to end your life. Your life is now over, and soon you will have to leave this material world. If you wish to live more, I can save you, but that will be sort of a give and take affair in this elusive world. So be quick and let me know your mind. You will not get such a chance again. Bhaskar said, I'm an ignorant child of yours. You do whatever is good for me. Sri Tukaram in his Abhang has said that the mother only understands everything that is good for her child. I am your child, so why should I request you? You are the ocean of all knowledge and know everything. Hearing this, Maharaj felt very happy, as truth always satisfies people who are themselves truthful. Some devotees requested Sri Maharaj to save Bhaskar, as he was the most dedicated disciple. Sri Maharaj said, Gentlemen, it is your ignorance that makes you say so. Know that this life and death itself is unreal. Nobody is born and nobody dies. The knowledge of Supreme Self has been advised by the intellectuals to understand this illusion. You cannot be liberated from present life without suffering the effects of your deeds of your previous life. You do the same thing, you do something in your past life and take birth to suffer the effects of those deeds. And again, to take birth for the deeds of the present life. And so the cycle goes on. How long will it continue this cycle? Bhaskar has finished suffering the effects of the deeds of his past life and now is liberated to attain moksha. So please do not come in his way. Let him go. It is difficult to get a devotee like Bhaskar. Know that this dog was his enemy in the previous life, so it has bitten him in this life at Badapur. The revenge is over. But if this incident leaves any bitterness in the mind of Bhaskar, it will be a cause for another birth to him to avenge the bite. So understand that, as of today, the enmity of the previous life is over, and Bhaskar is cleansed of all effects of that life. He is left with 2 more months to live, and I will save him from the effects of the dog bite for 2 months. If I do not do that, he will have to take birth again and live for 2 months. Many people were unable to understand the supreme knowledge given out by Sri Maharaj, but Barabhav could comprehend, and so was happy. He praised Bhaskar again and again for his sincere devotion to the saint, thereby gaining the ultimate liberation from the cycle of life and death. Then all of them returned to Shega. Bhaskar narrated everything that happened at Bharapur to other devotees in the mutt, and with folded hands requested them as follows. Shegao is the most fortunate to get Shri Gajanan Maharaj, and so this invaluable trust should be retained by us in some form of permanent memorial. In fact, he himself does not need any memorial, but it is necessary in the interest of future generations. Like the monuments of Saint Dyaneshwar at Alandi, Sri Ramdas Swami at Sajjangarh, and Sri Tukaram Maharaj at Dehu, we should have a grand memorial for Sri Gajanan Maharaj at Shega. Bhaskar went on telling this to everyone, but was doubtful about their conviction. So he, in the absence of Shri Maharaj, called a meeting of all devotees at Shegam. Bankatlal Haripatil, Maruti Chandrabhan, Shripatra Vavikar, Tarachand Saukar, and many others attended. Bhaskar said to them, "Now my stay with you is for 2 months only, and I wish that a grand memorial of Sri Maharaj should come up at Shegam. If you promise me to do it, I will leave for Vaikuntha in real happiness. Remember that service to saint never goes waste. He will fulfill all your desires. The memorial should be such that it attracts praise from everybody. This is my last desire. You vow to raise such a monument for Shri Maharaj?" All promised to fulfill his desire, and Bhaskar was satisfied. Day by day, Bhaskar was getting happy as a child waiting for the merry of some ensuing festival. On Magh 13th, Maharaj said, "Bhaskar, let us go to Trimbakeshwar for Mahashivratri, as there resides on the bank of Godavari Sri Shiva, the Bhavanivar. The Jyotirling at that place is most pleasant and capable of dispelling all sins. Don't delay. Let us go there and have a holy bath in the sacred Godavari. Moreover, there's a hill named Brahmagiri near Trimbakeshwar, and on it are a lot of medicinal herbs. Gahininath, who knows all the medicinal herbs, also resides there. We can get some herbs for your anti-rabbit treatment from him." Bhaskar said, "Why should I need any medicine now? Your blessings are more useful to me than any medicine. By your grace, I was freed of the poison at Bharapur and have to live for 2 months only. So permit me to stay at Shegam. As for me, you are Trimbakeshwar, and your feet the Godavari, where I shall take bath. Thus, I don't need any other holy place to visit." Thereupon, Sri Maharaj said that it was all true, but one should not ignore the importance of the holy and sacred places. He asked Bhaskar to get ready and also take Pitambar and Barabha with them. They all went to Trimbakeshwar on Shivratri day, took bath at the sacred Kushavard, had darshan of Shri Shiva at the temple, and then offered pujas to Gautami at Gangadwar, Ma Nilkamba, Nivrutti, and Gahininath. From there, they came to Nasik to meet Gopal Das, who was always sitting at the entrance of Kalaram temple in Panchavati. In front of it was a peepal tree, surrounded by a platform. Sri Gajanan Maharaj, along with his disciples, went and sat on it. Sri Gopal Das was very happy and said to the people around him, "Today my brother has come from Vidarbha, and his name is Gajanan. Go and have his darshan respectfully. Offer him a coconut and sugar as present from me, and put this garland around his neck. Though we have two bodies, still we are one." The disciples accordingly offered the coconut, sugar, and garland to Sri Gajanan Maharaj and had his darshan. Looking to that, Sri Maharaj said to Bhaskar, "Bhaskar, distribute this prasad to all. In this Panchavati, I have met my brother today. So our work here is done. Let us now go to Dhuma Lawyer of Nasik." Sri Maharaj came to Nasik where many people took his darshan. After staying there for a few days, he returned to Shegao. Jam Singh, who came to Shegao and requested Maharaj to go to Adgaon. Sri Maharaj was reluctant, but looking to the fervent requests of Jam Singh, said that he would go to Adgaon after Ram Navami. Jam Singh went back to Adgaon and returned to Shegao again after Ram Navami, as per the wish of Sri Maharaj. After the celebrations of Ram Navami, Jam Singh brought Sri Maharaj along with other disciples to Adgaon for Hanuman Jayanti. While at Adgaon, Sri Maharaj performed many miracles. One afternoon, he pushed Bhaskar flat on the ground, sat on his chest, and started beating him. All people were looking at it, but nobody could go and rescue Bhaskar from that beating. Then Balabhau said, "Maharaj, kindly leave Bhaskar. He is getting scorched on the hot earth below him." Thereupon Bhaskar said, "Don't obstruct him like that. Let him do as he likes. He is my God." You think that he's beating me, but in fact he's playing with me. This experience can only be understood by those who know him. Then Maharaj, along with Bhaskar and other disciples, came to Adgaon where they stayed. Shri Maharaj said, Badabhav, now only 2 days are left for Bhaskar as he will leave the world on Panchami. You must have understood the reason for my beating him today. Do you remember that this Bhaskar had made me beat you with an umbrella at Shegaon? To dispel the effect of that act, I beat Bhaskar today. There was no other intention. Now listen to what happened after Hanuman Jayanti celebrations at Adgaon. Prasad of Kala was distributed and the day of Panchami dawned. On that day in the morning, Shri Maharaj said to Bhaskar, Bhaskar, your departure is scheduled for today. Facing east, sit in Padmasana posture. Make your mind steady and concentrate on Almighty Hari. You are nearing your time of departure. Get prepared. But to others he said, keep on shouting loudly, Vittal Vittal Narayan. This brother of yours is going today to Vaikunt. Worship him by offering flowers and bukka. Bhaskar sat in Padmasana posture, concentrated both eyes on the tip of his nose, and calmed his mind, in a complete surrender to the Almighty. All the devotees were offering puja to Bhaskar, and Shri Maharaj was happily looking at them. The chanting of the holy verses and bhajan continued till midday, when Shri Maharaj loudly said, Har Har! And with those words, Bhaskar's soul left for Vaikunt. Only those who are blessed by saints go straight to Vaikunt. People asked Shri Maharaj about the place for Shri Bhaskar's burial, and he advised them to bury him near Shiv Parvati temple. Then they brought a palanquin and decorated it with leaves of banana tree around it. Bhaskar's body was kept in it and carried in a procession with devotees singing bhajans in the front. They reached the Dwarkeshwar temple and all rites of samadhi were performed near the place of burial. People were weeping with grief, saying that the greatest devotee of Shri Maharaj had left them forever. Next day started the feeding of poor people in the memory of Bhaskar. The Shri Krishna Shankar Parvati temple is about a mile to the north of Adgaon. The surroundings of Shri Krishna temple were very lively with greenery of trees like neem, ashwat, mandar, odambar, and many flower plants. The place is between Akoli and Adgaon. The feeding of people, called Sant Bandara, continued for 10 days. People sat under the tamarind tree for their food, but the crows started troubling them by continuously cawing, lifting away food particles from their plates, and even dropping dirt on them. All of this annoyed the people very much, and they called the Bhil to shoot arrows at the crows. Seeing that, Shri Maharaj said, Don't shoot at the crows. They have done nothing wrong, as they too have come here to get the prasad of Bhaskar just like you. Bhaskar's soul has ascended straight to Vaikunt without a break on Pitralok. Normally, the soul of a dead person keeps on wandering in the sky for 10 days. On the 11th day, a ball of rice, pinned, is offered to the crows, on whose touching it only the soul goes ahead. In Bhaskar's case, his soul went straight to Vaikunt, and so there is no need to offer a rice ball to the crows. This is why the crows are angry. His soul has been liberated immediately, and by this time has reached Vaikunt. While on earth, he had attained detachment, and so needs no offering of rice. Rice ball offering is given to those persons who are not favored with a direct ascent to heaven. Now, knowing that Bhaskar's soul has gone straight to heaven, the crows are angry, and by their such behavior, they only want to say that they too be given prasad of Bhaskar, as was given to other people. So don't shoot at them, I will tell them. O crows, listen to what I say. Don't come to this place from tomorrow, as it may lower the prestige of my Bhaskar. Eat the prasad today to your heart's content, and don't come here from tomorrow. All the devotees were pleased to hear Shri Maharaj, but a few non-believers were sarcastic and said that it was all nonsense. How can birds obey the orders of human beings? Said they to each other. Next day, they even went to the place to see the effect of what Shri Maharaj had said. There was not a single crow there. They were surprised and then surrendered to Shri Maharaj. The crows did not visit that place for a full 12 years. After 14 days, Shri Maharaj returned to Shegaon with his remaining disciples. Now listen to another story. It was the year of famine, and so the work of digging a well was going on. Digging of about 10 feet was done, and then came up a hard black rock, making it impossible to dig further. So 4 holes were made for dynamite and putting one end of a string inside. Gunpowder was packed in them. The other ends of the string were taken up and through them were passed small burning wooden pipes so that they slide down and ignite the gunpowder. But somehow the wooden pipes got stuck in their string knots in between. They were not sliding down, and water in the well was about to enter the gunpowder holes, thereby making it ineffective to explode. Somebody had to go down and push the pipes down to make sure to, to save the situation. But nobody was ready to take such a risk. The contractor on the work asked Ganu Lavaria to go down the well immediately. Because of his poverty, Ganu had to obey. It is always seen that a poor sheep is killed in an offering to God. Ganu had faith in Shri Gajanan Maharaj, and so remembering him, Ganu went down the well and pulled one obstructed pipe. This obstructed pipe immediately slid down and touched the gunpowder, and before he could pull another one, the first one exploded. Ganu Javaria was caught inside the well. He fervently prayed to Shri Maharaj to save him. The whole well was filled with smoke, and before the next dynamite exploded, Ganu got hold of one side of a rock below which there was a cavern. Ganu immediately sit in it. One after the other, all the remaining 3 dynamites exploded and a lot of stones were thrown out. People thought that Ganu must have been split in pieces or thrown out. The contractor asked workers to search for the body around the well. Ganu heard him and shouted from inside the well, "Oh mystery! Ganu is not dead, but he's perfectly alive and well. By the grace of Shri Gajanan Maharaj, I am safe in the cavern here, but this big rock is obstructing me from coming out." People rejoiced to hear the voice of Ganu and went down the well. They started removing the stone by spades and brought him up. Ganu at once went running to Shri Maharaj and prostrated at his feet. Shri Maharaj smilingly said, "Ganu, hiding inside the well, how many stones have you thrown out? A big stone which obstructed you from coming out, in fact saved you. Don't repeat such feats again and never in the future touch an ignited pipe, once it has slid down a string. Now go, you are saved from a great disaster today." When people came to see Ganu, he said, "O Maharaj, when the dynamite exploded, it was you who, holding my hand, put me safe inside the cavern and saved me from this death." Such is the greatness of Shri Maharaj, for which I have no words to express. May this Gajanan Vijay Granth bring happiness to all devotees. This is what Das Ganu desires. Shubham Bhavatu, Shri Harihara Pranamastu. Here ends chapter 11. Swami Samast Gurunath Shri Gajanan Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Gajanan.